When people say they want West Knoxville, they usually mean one thing: convenience. But convenience looks very different depending on where you land in West Knoxville. And that's what we're going to talk about today. A lot of buyers get tripped up on this. I'm going to help you through it. West Knoxville isn't just a location. It's a collection of areas that function differently depending on commute patterns, school priorities, development age, and how much structure buyers want in their day-to-day life. So instead of just naming neighborhoods, I want to break West Knoxville down by how people actually live here and why certain buyers consistently end up in certain areas. This is an educational overview, not a promotion of any one area or specific home. This is just to help you understand how West Knoxville really works and which is the right fit for you. First, let's talk Farragut. You're going to have structure, systems, and predictability. Farragut attracts buyers who want things to feel organized. Neighborhoods tend to be clearly defined, zoning is very consistent, and expectations are set early on. Streets are planned out, amenities are intentional, and the area feels very controlled in a good way for the right buyer. People who choose Farragut often like knowing what they're getting. They want schools, shopping, routines to be straightforward. The trade-off is going to be flexibility. Lot sizes are usually smaller than buyers expect, and customization or uniqueness isn't the main draw. Farragut is about reliability, not surprises. This area works best for buyers who value order, consistently, long-term stability. Next, let's go to Hardin Valley. You're going to have growth, a lot of new homes, and momentum in the development space here. Hardin Valley appeals to buyers who want newer homes and newer infrastructure, even if that means infrastructure is still catching up. This area has a ton of momentum. Development is ongoing, schools are going to be newer, and neighborhoods feel modern and planned. Buyers who choose Hardin Valley are usually comfortable with growth happening around them. They're okay with traffic patterns changing and construction continuing because they value newer layouts and community design. The trade-off is patience. Growth brings congestion, and Hardin Valley requires buyers to accept that the area is still evolving. This area fits buyers who want modern living and open concept floor plans and are okay being part of an area that's still finding its final shape. Now, let's go to Cedar Bluff. You're going to have access to the city over identity. Cedar Bluff doesn't have one clear identity, and that's exactly why some buyers love it. This area is about access. Commutes are shorter, employers are closer, and daily errands are easier. You're not choosing Cedar Bluff for a neighborhood vibe. You're choosing it for how efficiently your day is going to be able to run. Housing styles vary widely, which gives buyers more flexibility but less predictability. The trade-off is cohesion. Cedar Bluff works best for buyers who prioritize location and convenience over uniform neighborhoods or strong HOA structures. Let's head over to Bearden, even closer to the city but more character. Bearden attracts buyers who want to feel connected to the city without living downtown. This area feels lived in. Homes are older, streets are more established, and the neighborhood has character rather than polish. Buyers who choose Bearden usually value proximity to downtown, the university, and local businesses. They're comfortable evaluating older homes and making trade-offs in layout or lot size. The trade-off is going to be age and variability. Bearden fits buyers who want authenticity and connection more than newness of their home. Sequoia Hills, prime location, long-term value. Sequoia Hills operates differently from the rest of West Knoxville. This area attracts buyers who think long-term. Neighborhood identity, walkability, and scenery matter more than square footage or age of your home. Homes don't come up often here, and buyers usually know exactly why they want this location before they even start looking. The trade-off is going to be availability and price pressure in Sequoia Hills. It works best for buyers who value lifestyle and legacy over flexibility. Let's go to Concord. Space, schools, and a quieter version of West Knoxville. Concord sits a little bit further west than Cedar Bluff and Farragut, and it attracts a very specific type of buyer. People who choose Concord usually want the benefits of West Knoxville: schools, conveniences, stability, with more space and less congestion than some of the more built-out areas. Neighborhoods here tend to feel more spread out. You'll see larger lots, fewer tightly packed subdivisions, and a quieter overall pace. Buyers often like that Concord feels removed without feeling remote. You're still close to Turkey Creek. You have tons of interstate access and everyday shopping, but daily life feels calmer. The trade-off is distance and nightlife. Concord isn't about being close to downtown or local hotspots. It's about comfort, routine, and long-term living. Concord works best for buyers who value space, schools, and a quiet environment over proximity to the city core. Most buyers are going to start by saying they want West Knoxville and try to make a house work inside that decision. That's usually where things get frustrating. A better way to approach it is to think about how you actually live day to day, your routine, your commute, and what you want nearby. Some areas work better if you want things like predictability and structured like Farragut. Others make more sense if newer homes and ongoing growth matter to you, like Hardin Valley. If being centrally located and flexible is a priority, Cedar Bluff fits that better. If you want character and to stay close to the city, Bearden stands out. And if you want one of the best neighborhoods in Knoxville, the most historic in scenery, Sequoia Hills is in a category of its own. Most buyers don't really pick a house first. They figure out the right area, then the homes start to make sense. Once you look at West Knoxville through that lens, the process feels a lot more manageable. And if you're trying to sort through which part of West Knoxville, Knoxville in general, actually fits your lifestyle, I'm always happy to help talk it through when you're ready.